Okay, we are here today regarding a matter with Mr. Juan Antonio McGowan. At this time, the court does not have a case number. It is being generated downstairs. So we are brought here today by a petition for attachment of witness, what we call a witness detainer by the people. Appearances, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Laura Nersessian on behalf of the people, P67104.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. James Humphreys, appointed counsel to represent the witness in this matter, P38930.
And Mr. McGowan, can you please state your name for the record?
Antonio McGowan.
Thank you. And Partner Nersessian, can you provide some background information, please?
Yes, Your Honor. This matter stems from an underlying case in People versus Marquise Smith, in which the defendant is charged with assault with intent to murder. Mr. McGowan is a key witness in the People's case, and our officer in charge, Officer Deval Crenshaw, is present in court today. He can testify if the court so wishes to his efforts of contact with Mr. McGowan. The officer in charge has had numerous conversations with Mr. McGowan, has served Mr. McGowan with a subpoena. This case, unfortunately, through circumstances, has been adjourned many, many times this summer. And I am aware that Mr. McGowan did appear for one of the hearings. I believe it was in the summer when Mr. McGowan did appear. Unfortunately, since then, he has been reluctant to appear in court when the officer in charge has reached out to him. And it's for that reason that the people did seek out a detainer to be issued against this witness. If the court wishes, may I ask Officer Crenshaw about those contacts he's had with the witness?
Yes.
Sir, should he be sworn in, Judge?
Yes, and now I can come to the microphone. This is a little hard to hear without the mic, right? You can come to the podium. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
All right, can you state your name for the record, please?
Deval Crenshaw.
And I'm not going to continue asking questions, but what is your role in this case?
I'm the officer in charge.
Okay, and can you provide information about Mr. McGowan?
Yes, ma'am. Since the case has, since this incident took place in the summertime, the defendant, Mr. McGowan, did show up to court once willingly, and since then, like the attorney said, it's been adjourned several times, and I made several attempts. Went to his house, left several business cards, and unfortunately, he never returned my phone call or reached out to me.
When we say the summertime of 2022,
Yes, ma'am.
and were some of these adjournments because of Mr. McGowan
Yes,
or his absence, I should say?
yes, ma'am. He was a witness to the incident.
Okay, and when you say witness, is he a material witness? Is
Yes.
it necessary for the case to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anything else?
No, Your
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else from the people?
No, Your Honor. I think the court has heard the relevant facts to our request for the detainee.
Okay. Now, Mr. Humphrey, did you have an opportunity to speak to Mr. McGowan before we began this hearing?
Yes, I did, John. I had an opportunity to speak with him. His initial hesitancy to voluntarily participate was premised on his really not understanding how serious the nature of this case was, and that his wanting not to be involved with it, and therefore his efforts to avoid being a part sort of went along that road, that he didn't understand how serious it was, and secondly, he just didn't want to be involved with it. He has since, he indicated today, had an opportunity to speak directly with the officer in charge and has gained an understanding of how serious this particular case is, and that his testimony is needed in order for the prosecution to carry its burden as it relates to going forward in the matter. To that end, he has indicated to me that he just got out of the hospital because he could not shake the virus, the COVID virus. And in fact, if he raises his hand, you will see he still has the medical bracelet on his wrist from his visit to the hospital in order to try to take care of this matter. And for that reason, he has said that he is committed to showing up tomorrow at 11 o'clock in order to have his testimony taken. But that for health reasons, he would like the court to release him with an understanding that he does understand that he is voluntarily going to return tomorrow. All right. Otherwise, sleeping in a cold, drafty cell, he said is not good for his health at this particular time.
Okay. So just for the record, I did on January 12th sign a petition for attachment of witness from APA Intercession, and that was to bring Mr. McGowan to court to have this hearing. We've been able to get him here before the exam tomorrow. So what I will do, as I find Mr. McGowan to be a material witness, and after Ms. Humphries, you speaking with Mr. McGowan and him understanding the seriousness of this case, I guess I should say, do you want your client to speak at all before I make a decision?
I would rather not, but if he deems it appropriate and he wishes to speak, he can talk.
Mr. McGowan, do you want to say anything?
No, I just want to apologize for not showing up.
Okay.
For the delay.
Okay.
Sure it never happened
And hopefully you'll never have to testify
again. Absolutely.
after this case.
Absolutely. That's the goal.
So I will have you released today. And I will place a personal bond, however, $5,000 personal bond, so that you can ensure that you'll be here tomorrow. So what that means is, you are free to go after you, the cuffs are taken off, after we finish this hearing. Based off of you saying that you will come tomorrow, and your attorney statement saying you understanding the importance of coming tomorrow. Once you show up tomorrow, then I will sign paperwork that will be terminate work that I signed on January 12th. And then moving forward, depending on if it gets found over the Third Circuit, you may, if you continue to show up, there shouldn't be any more issue, okay? We'll leave it at that. So as long as you show up tomorrow, I'll sign the order saying that this material with this detainer case is closed, you showed up and you did what you were supposed to do. If you don't show up, there'll be a warrant put out for your arrest and $5,000 bond. So you have to post that $5,000 to be released if you are. You understand that? You have any questions based on that?
No, thank you.
Okay, so you are all set, and we will be here tomorrow at 11 a.m. in person. And hopefully there will be no incidents, nothing, we can keep it moving, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You all, thank you, Ms. Humphries.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you all have a good day.